Alright, let's check and see here. Hello, hello. Checking 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we are live. Welcome on in, everyone. This is Punmaster Logue. Hope everyone is well. Just getting everything started up, and then we will be on our way. Excuse me one moment for a second. Apologies for that. Alright, let us see what's going on here for today. I'm doing good, just kind of, getting everything going. Let's see here. That's good, that's good. Let's just see here. If that will connect, perhaps. There we go. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. I am doing good. Had an alright day, you know. Kind of kept a little bit busy. It was a little bit quiet in some areas, but nothing really to complain about, which I think is always a good thing. Definitely a good thing at times. Hey, okay, good to see you. You have actually a pretty big match tonight, so we'll kind of discuss about it a little bit more in just a little bit. So just gonna get right into it here in just a moment. Yeah, let's see here. But yeah, kind of a pretty big night, but really more or less it's kind of the fallout of PartySlam week, which took place last week. And I think we're kind of just about in the thrill of it, perhaps. There we kind of go. But yeah, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Just gonna kind of ease into it this evening. Welcome on in, Rex. Good to see you. How was the weekend following a very hectic... Welcome on in, Christian. Following a very hectic week that I think most of us had here in RPW, suffice to say. So we're going to kind of ease ourselves in a little bit, because we actually have a lot to discuss concerning not only Glitch, but also Strike Down as well. And the fact that Glitch is not going to be slowing down, actually. Because of the fact that we are running brand for brand now, and that each brand, for the most part, I will say this, for the most part, will have exclusive shows going forward. We're going to kind of wait and see where things are going to go from here. But I will say, for instance, tonight, Christian, Paper Oib is in the main event tonight, and he's in a champion versus champion match as the new RPW Glitch World Champion. Paper Oib will be going one-on-one with the returning RPW Brass Knuckles Champion Ricky Flash in a non-titled champion versus champion matchup. But that is not the only big match here tonight. Kind of in a unique sense. We actually have ourselves a double main event planned this evening. Because this does concern Violaine, actually. Because for those that were unable to tune in this past week during PartySlam week, a lot of title changes took place. The only title that did not change hands was Ricky Flash's Brass Knuckles Championship, but that's only because Ricky Flash just returned 7 nights ago at the Rando Tailgate Party in the main event as a surprise third participant in the match, also featuring Fry the Supply Guy and Vancouver, which was Extreme Rules. One of the most hellacious matches I think I've seen in recent memory. But yes, speaking of Triple Threat, that is the big thing we do need to talk about tonight. The question being, of course, who will be challenging Paper Oib for the Glitch World title coming up on Tuesday, July 28th, as RPW Glitch will be presenting its next exclusive live event, that being Calamity. It's kind of a big thing right now, but I do have breaking news as of right now, of course, for those that might be a little aware. Brass Knuckles Championship will be on the line now, officially signed, sealed, delivered. For Calamity, it will be Ricky Flash defending the championship against the winner of the 20-person Rando Rumble that took place this past Thursday at PartySlam. It is the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. And this is not going to be a standard title match for those that have been longtime viewers. We know that the Brass Knuckles Championship is all about the match stipulations, the craziness. But on this occasion, we're going to be stepping back into one of the oldest match stipulations in all of professional wrestling. That title is going to be defended inside a steel cage coming up at Calamity on July the 28th. I cannot wait for that matchup. Those two have a bit of history with each other dating back to before Ricky Flash even came here to RPW. And it seems the history between these two are going to continue being made that night on the 28th, later this month. But with that being said, we have a lot of big stuff coming up. Mufasa, good to see you. Good to see you in your Joe Hendry adventures. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. But yes, with that being said, tonight we will determine who will be the #1 contender for OIB's world title, as there will be a #1 contenders triple threat matchup later on, and kind of the final match of the first half of our little show here tonight. Ronin will be in action during that matchup, as he will be taking on not only the returning Tatanka, who was taken out by the world champion out of the place of the World Title Eliminator Tournament last month. Tatanka looking to get a little bit of retribution, but that's not the only person that the world champion has had history with that might be in some ways unfinished. Following suit of his recent loss of the Synergy Championships at PartySlam tonight, Violaine is going to be taking part as the third participant, making it a triple threat to determine who will be challenging OIB for the world title tonight. 3 people who have had history with him. Well, only one will go on to challenge for Glitch's top prize. So that's going to be a lot going on here tonight. With that being said, another prestige stream streak. Thank you for the 30 stream streak there, Rex. Do appreciate that. Of course, also on the Strikedown side, it has been revealed. The Ghostface Attacker has been revealed as now the newest member, not only of the Prestige Alliance, but also one half of the new RPW Synergy Champions. I am talking about Eric Dangerous, now fully signed on the dotted line. He's officially a part of Rando Party Wrestling. And in his first match, he is already a champion. That is almost unprecedented here. But it was quite the crazy Stairway to Hellview match as well. We will most likely be seeing them on Thursday on Strikedown, though, with him and Rex, his tag team partner, the other half of the Synergy Champions. But this is about Glitch tonight. And I feel like we need to kind of start off on a bit of a high-rolling note. Luke Wolf, who has only had one matchup here in RPW, gain a chance to step into the spotlight as he goes one-on-one with a former Cruiserweight champion. I am talking about Paul London. Let's head off to ringside for this opener here tonight. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July or whatever you celebrated this weekend, if you chose to. You know, it was a good weekend overall, I think, for most of us. But with that being said, the following contest is the opener here tonight on Glitch, and it's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, this is Luke Wolf. Yeah, if you want a full breakdown of the card, the show is now officially over on the YouTube at Big Log 2062, I believe. If you're looking for what's taking place during that. Urbane, how you doing, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Guess what? You're in competition tonight. And it's going to be a bit of a toughie. I'm not going to lie. Hope you're doing well, good sir. You're just in time because later on, following the #1 contenders match, you'll be going one-on-one with Micky Rye in singles competition. It's going to be a fun one. I'm actually looking forward to it. Absolutely, definitely. I love to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for that. But Luke Wolf, still a mysterious competitor here. Like I said, only had one match, and that was against Paragon, Red Paragon, now I guess green or purple Paragon. I'm not sure where that's going to go, but he did very well for himself. But with that being said, and his opponent, he is a former WWE Cruiserweight Champion. He is Paul London. You'll put him under Davy Jones' locker. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Funny enough, I've actually been meaning to check out the sequel to Pirates of the Caribbean 1 lately. I'll have to check that out hopefully at some point again. But Paul London in singles competition. Thank you, Urbane, for the hydrate. Do appreciate that. Of course, white noise in the background because it gets a little warm here in the venue. It definitely did this past week, so thank you for joining us here tonight on Glitch. Let's get right into the action as we get right to it. Crowd going wild. Paul London pop up with the drop kick landing on Luke Wolf here. So I think Paul London looking to try to get a little bit up further on the totem pole here tonight. But Luke Wolf, Jesus, oh my God. Showcasing a very strike-based style, technical wizardry. Holy sheesh. I didn't know that Luke Wolf could do that. Literally feeding with the wolves here tonight. Holy sheesh. That is gnarly, but Paul London getting helped by the referee here. I'm surprised we actually still have those referees here. I thought we were going to go with, like, referee patio furniture. Hold on! Trying to go for a power bomb here. Luke Wolf breaking out of it. Oh, super kick by London. Literally, I think going all London bridges. Hold on. Speaking of bridges, cover 1, 2. With the bridging Northern Lights suplex. That was amazing. Luke Wolf, you actually can't literally make that up. Super kick right into the ribs, though. Actually, might have landed on his knee a little bit from that. That was actually kind of really perfect. London going up, springboard shotgun drop kick connecting to the newcomer. London up, second rope frog splash. Almost resembling Eddie Guerrero's incomparable frog splash from the past. Kick to the gut. Pop Rocks connects. Luke Wolf being tested here by a legend in the Cruiserweight division. Rebound. Uh-oh. Kick to the gut there by the former Cruiserweight champion. Setting him right into the corner here. Oh! Shot there by Luke Wolf. Wolf going to set up, I think. Oh! Landing on the turnbuckle with that forearm. Wow. Hold on here. Is that a guillotine locked in? Oh, with the body scissors. Could he make him pass out? Wait a minute. Paul London showing a form of strength with a spine buster. What the heck is going on? Shotgun drop kick from the missile variation. Going up right to the top, or middle rope once more. Going to set him up. Oh, arm drag there. Paul London showing no age here tonight. Locking in the Fujiwara armbar. Luke, what the heck? Twisting head scissors there, if you will. Breaking out of it and showing some great technical prowess. Thanks about Vegeta from Dragon Ball and Frieza. Sorry about that. Yeet. Thanks for the stream. Hold on. Leg sweep by London. He calls Goku and Vegeta monkeys. In fact, no. You know what? Fair enough. Going for the cover. 2. Oh, with the shoulder up. Thank you for playing the Moo Cowbell. We'll get that going here following the matchup. London getting hit with those elbows by Luke Wolf. Wait a minute. Big forearm. London going up, I think, for a scoop slam. London going up high. It's almost like 22 years in the making. Diving. Oh, no. Onto the canvas. Uh-oh. Luke Wolf pushing. Getting pushed off there by London. As London going up high here. 450. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Woo! Not done just yet. Oh, split leg moonsault getting dropped onto that canvas there. Shooting star getting hit with the knees though. Is this Luke Wolf's opportunity? Uh-oh. London stopping him. Hold on there. Woo! It's like literally seeing a jaguar fighting a wolf here tonight. To try to ring his bell there, if you will. Which we will get to in a moment, don't you worry. Oh, Jesus. Testing him like no other. Sir Village just got squished by Paul. Pretty much. Oh, Smurfs Village got squished by Paul. That is 100% true. Turn into a hockey fight from the get-go. Jesus, just rounding out those shots to the side of the head on each of them. Luke Wolf trying to take out Paul London, but the big forearm. Springboard. Shotgun drop kick connecting once more. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! He's going to have to try to go like the trash man. Go surfing bird over here right now. London going up, I think. Oh, trust me, I get it. Setting him up. Spanish fly connects. That sound painful? Just a tiny bit. London up once more. 450. Going for the cover. 1, 2. London sealing the fate of Luke Wolf here tonight on Glitch. Your winner, Paul London. Thank you for redeeming the victory bell on that one. Thank you for also redeeming the other victory bell. Alrighty then. Good little way to start off the fallout of PartySlam week. So, yeah. The question, I guess, is that I actually try not to ask this too much during the week, but did everybody have a match that they liked from PartySlam week? Whether if it was, during a rando tailgate party, or if it was during PartySlam during it, or just whatever I guess you saw from like another E-Fed or something. Was there a match that you liked watching last week? No pressure, of course, on that. I just figured I'd just ask the question in general. For me, for me, it was a bit of a toss-up, to be honest. Lions Pride Fatal 4-Way. Honestly, that one actually was a lot of fun to watch. Plus, of course, we also had Riot in the booth as well for that one. So that had a little bit of 353 flair into that as well. So thank you again to Riot Spider for joining us, as well as, of course, as well, Bry joining us as well for the first two sections of the show. Synergy Tag Team title matchup. Yeah, no, it was a good old fashioned brawl, I think. I try to stay impartial for the most part on this, but I will say I did enjoy the tag match from. I will say I enjoyed the tag match featuring the Mario Brothers versus Tug and Urbane. It was a lot of fun to rewatch that again when I was recording match times. And like I will say this, I will blame the booker on this one. That one, I think, was the longest match out of both nights. Which, a little kind of insane, but otherwise, the triple threat non-title matchup with Ricky, Vaughn, and Fry was a lot of fun to watch. And for a bit of a tender reason, I will say Satanta versus Nori 3, because basically was there at the driver's seat to watch that for the past 2 years, and to be able to see that culminate in what I saw. Honestly, I think the Monsters Ball match might have been my favorite out of those two's trilogy from the past 2 years. Just because it felt like it was close to the heart a little bit. Worked surprisingly well together. No, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Plus, I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than the Mario Brothers. You know, to be honest, they're legends of the trade of fighting for a reason. It doesn't get any more funner than that. But you know, it was good. Definitely Urbane. If you're up for it, let's keep this idea in mind for the future. Liked all the matches. I appreciate that, of course, very much. I definitely appreciate that. I definitely thought there was a lot of good stuff from PartySlam week. Which was there was a question that did pop into my head again, and I don't want to take it too much further than what's going on here. RPW, up until now, has always considered Event Horizon to be our version of WrestleMania or a Super Bowl of wrestling. But after what took place at PartySlam this week, it made me kind of question, would we still consider Event Horizon to be RPW's WrestleMania? Or would the idea of PartySlam maybe taking that place? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's for every reason that we had during that week, you could not have a better outcome than what took place. So that show definitely was very close to heart, and I enjoyed that a lot. But unless something decides to change the idea, Event Horizon may still be our WrestleMania for now, but you never know. Things could always change, you know. But I think that's enough kind of talking about that a little bit, and let's kind of get back into what we're doing here. So, it's also, fun within a certain amount of time. So with that being said, our next matchup, like I said, following a lot of what took place, both of these individuals came up short in their respective matches. And tonight, they're going to do battle. I'm talking about Zoe Phips, one-on-one with Kai. And suffice to say, some pretty tough losses taking place at PartySlam last week. But I know if anybody's going to bounce back from it, it is certainly amongst these two competitors. And I will make this announcement as of right now. Tonight is all about seeing who will be challenging Oib for the world title at Calamity. Next week on the program, we will find out who will be challenging Heather Ray for the women's world title in another, fatal four-way scenario. But that's for next week. For now, it's just about trying to get a little bit of flow back into your step, if you will. Make sure I got everything. Kai looking to get a big win here tonight, but it's going to have to deal with a tough competitor in Zoe Phips, who might not be the happiest camper either. Let's head off to ringside. The following contest is a scheduled for one fall matchup. I don't know where I was going. Introducing first, she is a former RPW Women's World Champion. This is Kai. Kai set for competition here tonight. Had a very, very tough task against an opponent that I think had an answer for every question that Kai asked. Throughout that, arguably, I think, was one of the most back and forth women's title matches, I think, in recent memory. This goes to show, always have to be careful when dealing with someone with pointy teeth. Anyway. And her opponent, from Cairo, Egypt, this is Zoe Phips. Zoe Phips coming up short, I believe, to Awesome Kong in a Clash of Titans. Tonight looking to reclaim a little bit of dominance in this singles matchup. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh my God, big drop kick to the back of the head. Jesus, remember these two still not 100% after the brutal fights that they both went into at PartySlam. But Kai keeping it up. Triple jump, drop kick there. Kai, I think, going up. Spinning heel kick. Oh, uh-oh. Big shots there. Oh, with the bell ringer. Hold on. Punch to the gut there. Going up, I think, for a pump handle. Gut buster connecting to the former champion. Oh, Jesus. Why? Kai dropping the knee on the former Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble winner. PME trying to go for the prettiest moonsault ever. Disconnecting there, but a big block. Stomping on the big knee to Zoe Phips. Kai getting hit with a modified leg sweep there with a drop toe hold. Shoulder checking. Slingshot DDT connects. Zoe Phips continuing to dominate. Demanding for a fight no matter what, but Kai. Springboard. Shooting star with the headbutt. Oh my God. That looked a little rough there by the former champion. Like I said, possibly still not 100%. Following the Eye of the Blood Orchid. Arm drag there by Zoe Phips. Going up, I think. Stalling vertical. Hold on there. Kai right now. Pop up. Oh my God. Jeez. What is going on here? Jawbreaker by Zoe. Phips going up for a Fire Them's carry. Snake Eyes connects. Oh my God. Jesus. Just kicking the shin out. Trying to go for a mini lion salt there. Coming up short. Gets the back elbow connecting. Hair whip snapmare. Locking in a dragon sleeper. You know that she could actually do that. Zoe Phips with the knees. Oh, they're bringing in the fight right now. Jeez, he's just throwing the shots in. I don't like the disrespect from any of, well, either competitor, I guess. Oh! God. Holy sheesh. My God. What is going on here? Big shot there. Bringing it in right now. Trying to burn up the storm on this one. Wait a minute. Cobra clutch, backbreaker. Short arm lariat connects. Kai, if she could get this, this could be a big win. Oh! Zoe Phips still in the fight. Landing on stomach. Victory roll. Wait a minute. They might actually have the tights there. Breaking out of it. Oh! Getting hit with that knee after trying to go for a spear. Zoe Phips draping her onto the top rope. Big lariat. Holy sheesh. Almost just caught her. Hold on. Small package connects. 1, 2. Oh! Zoe Phips, I think, getting tuckered out. Top rope moonsault. Uh-oh. Wasn't able to get it in time. Big drop kick by Zoe Phips. We're about to see the former champion fly. Oh, what the heck? Big shot. Big drop kick connecting. Just see bruises on the side of the face of both competitors here tonight. Oh! Walking into a leg scissors. Just trying to punch out the kneecap. Kai back in it. Wait a minute. Oh, with the diving axe handle. About to round it up. Oh my God. Jesus, Pete. Turned into a war between these two. And they're not exactly strangers. But nevertheless, God. Oh my Jesus. Oh, returning the... Oh no. I think they literally broke the nose of Kai. Oh no, that might not be a good sign here. Kai, think about to go up. Oh, somersault colliding with the ground. Sending them drop down. Leapfrog. Wait a minute, what the heck? Big clothesline taking her down. Shoulder colliding with the canvas. Trying to go for the double tap. Dragon screw leg whip. Cover. 1. Jeez. Pele kick by the former champion. Kicking the knee out. My God. What a fight this has been. My God. Big, devastating elbow there. Pay dirt connects. Trying to get it out the pay window. Oh, big shot there by Kai. Fires carry. Wait a minute. Oh, no. We're about to see a Shattered Dreams drop kick. Oh, my God. That looked a little painful there, I'm not going to lie. Slingshot leg drop connects. Wait a minute. Zoe Phips Going up. Springboard. Shotgun. Drop kick. Cover. 1, 2. What? Oh. Going up for the flying forearm here. Big shot. Trying to, I think, for a Michinoku driver. Eye of the Orchid. But I think she landed on her back a little tough, though. Oh, the neck. Did get hit pretty hard last week. 1, 2. Ah. Jesus. Stomp on the arm there. Who's going to hit first, though? Uh-oh, coming up a little short there. Big drop kick connecting that time, though. Just see. What the heck? We saw this last week. The Kai's life energy getting drained? 1, 2. Apparently not enough, though. Wait a minute. Zoe Phips trying to go for desperation there, but the referee seeing it. Oh, dodge it. Oh, my God. Hold on. Big back body drop. Kai going up. Shooting star. Oh. I think actually took a majority of her mass and landing on Zoe Phips. Oh, no. After getting drained of her life energy there, she's a little bit tired. Hold on. La Mystica. Facebuster going right in for the cover. 1, 2. Jesus. Oh, a little short there as Zoe Phips rolling out of the way. Locking in a crossface. Wrenching, but breaking out of it. Jesus. Wait a minute. Almost right near the referee. Blocking that attempt at the drop kick. What can Kai do? Pop up. Oh! Dropping Zoe Phips. Once more. Wait a minute. Big shot there. Oh, no. Oh! Going up. Kai right now. Oh, missing the Enziguri. Going right in. Spellbinder. Thank you so much for the hydrate, K. Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Holy sheesh. What a match. Well, come on in, Kai. Oh. It was a tough fight. I don't have much shade to say on that one. GG's to both. And your winner, Zoe Phips. It's, oh, come on in, Kai. Sorry. I'm gonna say, you two beat the hell out of each other, you know? It basically said that right there. Yeah, I can't sugarcoat that one. Enjoy that now. You never know, something might change on that one, Kay. Okay. No. Taking a trip down to South Park, I see. Anyways. Yeah, it's definitely a 5-star indeed. That was a fight, you know? Legit. No matter the outcome, those two did phenomenal. But with that being said, we got some D20s we need to roll, don't we? And depending on how time goes, there might be a chance we might have to reschedule a match that would have been tonight for next week. To be fair, it's fine. It's a match that wasn't announced yet, but definitely something maybe for safety's sake of tonight's show. But yeah, let me get the D20s out real quick, and we'll get on our way. Starting off first, it is Kai. Actually did phenomenal in the matchup, I will say. First off. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Next is Loathmaster K. All right, well, let's see what happens. Rex, you're up to bat. That's hilarious in so many ways. All right, unless somebody redeems to join in the very last possible second, we will reveal who is in. Oh. I think the only one who's probably laughing at this right now is me. Hold on, we got Mufasa. Close, but okay. All right. Like I said, unless somebody joins at the very last second, we're going to reveal who has got this round in 5, 4, 3, 2. Rex pulling off a nat 20. Kai and K, 18. And Mufasa with a 15. Not too far off, but nevertheless, some pretty high numbers, I think. It's crazy, to say the least. But let me just check something real quick. Yeah. Yep. I think for sake of time, we are going to reschedule that match, I think, for next week. If I remember that by next week, and that's okay. Hold on 1 second. All righty then. I think it is time now for the number 1 contenders triple threat match. Let's head off to ringside. Alrighty then. And it will be one fall to a finish. So. And as I said before, the winner of this will go on to challenge Paper Oid for the world title at Calamity. Let's do this. Versus got this, and then Tatanka. All right, let's head out to ringside for our first of 2 major matches with world title implications. Let's do this. We have received word from a medical professional, though, that all 3 individuals might not entirely be 100%, but nevertheless, they're still going to go into it. That being said, the following contest is a number 1 contenders triple threat match. Introducing first, a former 2-time RPW Synergy champion. This is Violaine. Violaine, unfortunately, formerly representing the Buffet Club, came up short to the Prestige Alliance in a Stairway to Hellview match, losing the Synergy Championships. But tonight, he is reshaping his focus to a bigger opportunity here against arguably, I think, one of his more interesting opponents. He's got a very tall task against two very hungry competitors, though. Let's see what happens. Introducing participant number 2. From the Fight Club on the Isle of Hawaii, he is a former RPW Glitch World Champion. This is the Iceman, Ronin. There we go. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I'm going to try to get another shot, try to get a rematch against the person who took the title from him last week. And introducing the final participant from Charlotte, North Carolina, this is Tatanka. Definitely something there. So we get right into it. Good luck, gentlemen. May the best man win. Let's get right into it. Oh! Jesus! Big sliding lariat. Oh my God! They're just literally dropping bombs here right now. I mean, all three of them, they want a shot not only at the world title, but also at the one who's holding it. Big snap suplex. Trying to, I think, for a chop block. Big shot there. Hold on. Ronin getting hit with a back elbow. Collar elbow tie up. Fireman's carry. Tatanka with the snake eyes. Tatanka the taller one of all three of them. Going up, getting hit with a back elbow by Vio. I'm pretty sure might actually be glad to be done with the big ham Joey Bacon. Ronin going for the cover. Oh! Back elbow by the former world champion. Violaine picking him up. Hold on there. Oh, Jesus. What the heck kind of an angle is this? Running power slam. Kick to the midsection. Wait a minute. Cross body connects. Going after a former adversary of his. What is the Iceman going to go for? Pushing off Vio here. Jesus. Bringing in a chair. Oh my God. Jesus. I don't think he liked his clock game. Hold on. Shoulder breaker. Arm drag by the former two-time tag team champion. Going for the cover. 1. Woo! Kick to the gut. Big shots there. Running lariat. Tatanka again ascending Vio right into the corner for a clothesline. Vio back up. Wait a minute. Pele kick connects. Going up. Wait a minute. Kick to the gut. Ronin having a pretty tough time here. Oh! Elbow connecting. Uh-oh. Elbow right to the back of the former champion, but a super kick following suit for Violaine. Oh my God, I think his head colliding with that chair though. But a jawbreaker following suit. Hold on 1 second. Right back in, I think going for a cross body there. Oh, clothesline super kick taking suit. Lion salt connecting. Full sending him right to the outside. Wait a minute. Ronin. Going up, I think. Leg sweep taking him off the middle rope there. Plethora of shots, big roundhouse by the former undefeated Tatanka. Body scissors connects. Breaking up the count here. Going right in, I think. Suplex. Neck breaker connecting. Stomping on the hand of a former two-time tag team champion. Jesus. Savate kick by Ronin. We'll set him up, I think. Hold on here. Oh, no. Hangman's DDT busting him open. Going for the cover. Tatanka breaking it up. Enziguri. Wait a minute. Locking in, I think, for an arm breaker. Violaine showing his amateur style background. Break out of the submission. Oh, big shot taking down the Iceman. Violaine. Running clothesline connects. Double sludge right onto Tatanka. What is Vio about to go for next, though? Oh, trying to go for a forearm, a little short there. Ronin going up, I think. Oh, judo throw, I think. Wait a minute. Scorpion death drop connecting. Springboard. Oh my God. Double foot stomp connects by the Iceman. Bringing out a kendo stick. Uh-oh. Taking on his hands. Uh-oh. Flurry of shots. Northern Lariat. Tatanka catching Ronin off guard, trying to go for a full Nelson. Back elbow. Trying to treat him like Radins or something. Jesus. Violaine. Oh, busting him open. Throwing him right to the inside. Trying to go, I think, for a Michinoku driver. Kick to the hamstring. Jesus. Caved in like Negan did to Glenn on The Walking Dead. Holy crap, indeed. Rolling out of there. Oh, big shot. Going up, I think. Uh-oh. Violaine in trouble. Gonna go up, I think. Sky high face buster. Oh, indeed. Ronin going up. Face wash connects. Is this Tatanka's opportunity? Short arm lariat. Jesus. Go and drop the hammer with that elbow. Trifecta. Violaine's opportunity. Lawn chair facebuster. Oh! Kick to the tailbone. Springboard Northern Lariat onto that top rope. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Breaking up the count there. Oh! Military press. Uh-oh. Right into the exposed wound. Exploder suplex. Ronin, pop up. Ice cutter. Cover. 1, 2. Cheapers. Uh-oh. Tatanka going to unleash his fighting spirit. Big shot there. Oh, kicking out of the way. Big super kick by Tatanka. Oh, bulldog onto the kendo stick. The fight is on in this triple threat. Deadlift. Sit out power bomb. Vio, being a little overzealous. Oh no, oh! Landing on the barricade though. Jesus. Big pump kick and a jawbreaker combination. Wait a minute. Calf crusher locked in. The only way to get it is in that ring though. Shot right to the ribs. I don't think you want frozen ribs for dinner. That is not, that doesn't taste good to me. Super kick there. Well, from what I've heard, yeah. Oh, ding dong. Vio's bell has been rung. Tatanka dominating the competition in this triple threat. Wait a minute, sending him. Vio and Ronin. Sending right near Tatanka. Flipping off Vio. Oh my God. Violaine playing the safe route here. Hold on. Explode. Back elbow. Right into the corner here. Oh, now everybody's bleeding. Big clothesline by the former two-time tag team champion. Trying to look into heading into the driver's seat in the singles division. Smoking gun. Smoking gun, there we go. Oh! Everybody gain a chair shot like it tonight on Oprah. Cover. 1, 2. Ronin is getting the rematch. They had to go to some serious lengths to get it. Oh man, that got wild. Some of the crowd not happy with the result here, which I completely understand. Triple threat, no disqualification in these normal circumstances. Having to use a chair to get the upper hand, though, it shows the desperation was setting in. Here is your winner and the #1 contender for the RPW Glitch World Championship. It is the Iceman, Ronin. The question is, what does this mean for Violaine and Tatanka following this loss here tonight? I guess you'll have to stay tuned and find out what happens in the near future. Like I said, Ronin still not 100%, but he is going to get his rematch at Calamity. You know, that does remind me, when they did face each other last week, and now that they are going to have this rematch, I think it would be poetic in a way for it to be a little more. You know what I mean? Because this can't be just a standard regular singles rematch. It needs to have a little more added into this. You know what I mean? Yeet indeed. Yeet indeed. So, gentlemen, I'm getting word right now that apparently there has been an update on the world title matchup. On Tuesday, July 28th. Wow, this is going to be a first in RPW. It will be Ronin challenging Paper Oib for the RPW Glitch World Championship in a dumpster match. Good luck, gentlemen, because hell is about to break loose. And this ain't trash bag wrestling, but damn it, this is going to get really nasty, really quick, coming up at Calamity. I cannot wait. So, for those that are asking, okay, what is a dumpster match? Well, it's actually pretty similar to a standard casket match. The only way really to win is to incapacitate your opponent and to place them inside a dumpster. Yes, to peek behind the curtain, this is something that they actually introduced in 2K26 this year. So, history will be made at Calamity. I cannot wait for this matchup. It's going to be fun. Alrighty then. But that is again in 3 weeks on Tuesday, July 28th. That is then. This is now. Urbane. Are you ready, good sir? Because your match is coming up next, and it's pretty much our semi-main event of the evening. Let's head out to ringside. All right. The Urbane Pirate versus the big guy in the sky, Micky Rye. Let's do this. Hold on one second. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from the Irish Caribbean, he is a former RPW light heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen and others, this is the Iron Man of the Seven Seas, Captain Urbane Pirate. You know, Urbane, that is the question. What is the name of your shipping vessel? Now, we know that inaugural RPW World Champion Jack Sparrow captained the Black Pearl. What is the name of Urbane's ship? This I have to know because it's going to sound like this might be kind of fun. That went hard, honestly. That's the name of your ship? I mean, hey, you do your thing, man. That caught me off guard a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. The Banshee. Honestly, that's actually kind of poetic considering where part of that is from. That is pretty well thought out. I will give you that one. That's a 5-star right there. And his opponent. He is a former RPW Glitch World Champion and the current 353 European Champion. He is the other man that gravity forgot. The big guy in the sky. This is Micky Rye. Micky Rye coming just a little bit short to Venom last week at the tailgate party that took place Tuesday night, sorry. Sometimes the shows get a little mixed up here and there, but I cannot wait nevertheless. Banshees are spirits that protect castles. If one sees a single scream is all it takes. Oh, basically what you mean by that. Fair enough, fair enough. I cannot wait for this matchup. This is about to go to another level. Let's do this. Oh, rolling out of the way. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Rear view. Former world champion going ham. Oh, with that seated senton. Top rope. Oh, my God. That's why I said he's the other man that gravity forgot. Elbow to the gut here. Urbane not backing down. Swinging neck breaker connecting. Oh, my God. With the pounce there. Hold on. Big shots. Jesus. On it's just going from 3 to 100 real quick here. The dial went up to 11 already. They are not messing around tonight. These two are hungry and they want everything on the platter. Fatty in the deep sea. Obviously, you're talking about Micky Rye. Yeah, pretty much. It's like tuna. They just throw them into the deep sea. Wait a minute. Southern Light suplex. Jesus. About to bring the electricity up in here. Slingshot. Oh! I think he actually landed on a very sensitive spot of the ring. God, Jesus. He is just not messing around here. Oh, good KO. Oh, good. That's why he's a former world champion. But so is Urbane, though. Got him into a reverse bear hug. Oh, arm drag locking into a headlock vice grip. That little Technicolor dreamboat, if you will. Not V4, but certainly something here. Oh! God, I didn't even know he actually had a little bit of a technical background like that. Micky Rye going up. Oh, trying to go for a tsunami. Coming up short here. Oh, nice dodge there by Urbane. Big clothesline taking down the former RPW world champion. Trying to, I think, for a rum sunset. Rolling out of it. Oh, Jesus. Going up for the Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh, trying to go for something here. Hold on. Going up, I think, for a Mahi Straw Cradle. Cover. One. Sheepers. Big clothesline here. Tuning up the band in his own little way like a brass drum. Leg sweep connecting. Uh-oh. Urbane getting hit. Oh, breaking out of the attempt there. European uppercut. Can he actually? Oh, he actually can. Okay. I just wasn't sure. Oh, rocking him. Going up, I think. Oh! Suplex neckbreaker connecting. Cover. 1, 2. Woo! Cheapers. Thank you for the hydrate, Christian. Appreciate it. Springboard. Hurricane Rana. Oh my God. You're about to go ham right now. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Wait a minute. Oh my God. He got him with the 7 C's lariat. Locking in, I think, for the Irish Cloverleaf. Jesus. Freaking out of it. That clothesline was insane. Shooting star going right into the knees. Oh my God. Going up. Drop down. Uh-oh. Hold on there. Slingshot. Rolling. Oh, landing on his legs. Urbane. Diving. Oh my God. Splash by, I think he might have landed on an elbow. Dodging out of the way just in time. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Cross body just trying to break him. Big clothesline taking him over the top rope. Wait a minute. Twisting arm drag. But they did that just in time. Wait a minute. Rolling Thunder. Senton connects. Jeez, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's not what you usually would think when it comes to that sentence. Cover. 1, 2. Urbane's still in this. Wait a minute. What the heck is, Oh, what the heck? Oh, God. Shotgun drop kick. Kip up. What the frick? Sometimes he still amazes me. Wait a minute. Urbane. Drop down. Back elbow. God, it's almost like I kind of want to actually see these two go at it. Hold on. Hot shot connecting. Urbane playing it smart here. Oh, getting hit with an elbow. Right in the crosshairs. Wait a minute. Inverted DDT. Oh my God, the former MFW World Champion not messing around. Coming up a little short there on that one. Oh, got him with a European uppercut, just getting him right in the breadbasket. Oh! Urbane, about to go up. Oh, the Northern Lariat. Hey, fool, welcome on in. Good to see you. Pretty funny, pretty funny. Hold on! Oh! Poison Hurricane Rana. Fool, welcome on in. How you doing? Been a little while. Wait a minute, kicks to the hamstring. Oh, hold on, trying to go for a bear hug. Jesus. Springboard. Oh, landing with the knee onto the face of Urbane. Uh-oh. I'm in good. Shooting star into the knees. I'm in good. A lot going on. I've been a good... Uh-oh. Trying over the 7 Seas Lariat. Belly to back, spiking on him. Yeah, I've been good. Wait a minute. Big forearm. Can Discord teach for a bit? Oh! Weighing the anchor. Twitch for a little bit. That's good. Definitely needs... Every so often. Definitely, it's always good. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Urbane with a huge win here tonight. Yeah, no, we've been good. Just had our last PLE last week. PartySlam. Went pretty well for itself, so... This has been a crazy matchup. Yar har. Here is your winner, Urbane Pirate. Yeah, fool. How was your week so far? No, it's only Tuesday, but I figured, ask overall. These two were tearing it up in that matchup. Congratulations. We want the D20. We'll get the D20 going here. Let me just check something here real quick. I see. Okay. Killing me. Went to Epcot. Nice. I've never been to Epcot. How is it? It must be quite the experience from what I've heard. So that's good. Let's get the D20s going here. Over there. Nice. Love to hear it. All right. We'll get this latest edition, and then we'll get right into our main event of the evening. Champion versus champion Ricky Flash versus the new world champion Paper Oib in just a bit. Let's check something there. Okay, cool. All right, we'll start off with Urbane. They did 4th celebration from the 3rd and the 5th. Okay. Went there, then a friend came over, then we went again. Hey, it's good. That's good. Epcot ball like the flag. Interesting. Well, it makes sense, though. It's kind of like one of those big-time things. So, okay. Cool. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, on. Little. Oopsie. All right, next should be, I believe... Okay, all right. I see. All right, from there... Full, okay. Let's see here. After that will be Mufasa. All right. Christian. And then finally, Rex. All right. It's actually kind of funny. All right, so if you watch Malcolm in the Middle, I did a tiny bit growing up, not enough where it led to a whole lot of imprinting. The grand finale looked like the fireworks launch from American Pavilion, and then the barges in the middle of the lake. Nice. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Hold on one second. But nice. So, with that being said, we're going to reveal who has it this round. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Urbane picking it up by 1 with a 16. Followed by Rex with a 15. Christian with a 14. And just overall, crazy close numbers in some areas. It certainly is staggering, to say the least. But yeah, GG's overall to everybody. Alrighty then. I'm going to grab a drink real quick, and then we'll be on our way with our main event. All right, everyone. Apologies for the tiny wait there. Let's get right into it with our main event of the evening. Champion versus champion. All righty then. Ugh. Of course, we got this guy. And then, Paper Oib. There he is. All right, let's head out to ringside for our main event of the evening. Oh, I'm just checking something real quick here. Alrighty then. Let's do this. The following contest is our main event. It is champion versus champion, scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, representing the House of Flash. This is your current reigning RPW Brass Knuckles champion. He is the King of Crows, Ricky Flash. It's going to be a fight, I can already tell. And his opponent, he is the new RPW Glitch World Champion. This is Paper Oib. Holding the Glitch World title in hand, he is now our first ever RPW Grand Slam champion. So literally, history being made. But it is one thing to win the title, it is another thing to keep the title. Now knowing that he will be facing Ronin in a dumpster match for the title at Calamity, it's going to be a war of attrition. Especially when knowing that Oib is going one-on-one with arguably one of the closest allies in Ronin. Let's get right into it with our main event of Tuesday Night Glitch. Let's do this. Oh my God! Hold on! Like I said, closest ally here. Rock, oh my, a little bit short on that one. Oh, Ricky gained some frequent flyer miles there. Trying to go for a DDT, but Oib blocking the guillotine hold. Fireman's carry. Oh, Jesus. Jumping back elbow there by the world champion. Oh, a little short there outside of the shoulder. Locking in, trying to go for a neck breaker. Wait a minute. Rude awakening there. Oh. Big shots there by both champions. Corkscrew axe kick. Corkscrew heel kick, I should say. Kick to the hamstring by the Brass Knuckles champion. Hurricane Rana going for the cover immediately. One. Hold on. One. That definitely not a buffet I'd be going for right now, but that's each your own. Hold on. Oh no. Getting caught up there between the both of them. Locking it in. Jesus. Since Oib's return, he's just been relentless in and out of the ring. Victory roll. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, getting caught up. Jesus. Pardon on that one. Oh, no. Big shot right to the gut here. Snapmare. Wait a minute. Pecking order. Ricky going up. Oh, Jesus. Trying to go for meteor impact. Oh, God. Shot to the gut here. Roundhouse. Seems the adrenaline's catching up to both of their eyes here. Oh! God! Vicious shots throughout. Jesus! Trying to go for something. Kick. Oh! Leg sweep taking out Ricky. Is this what I think it is? This is the move that he won the world title with. Downward spiral. Cover. 1, 2. Woo! Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Ricky setting him. Big boot taking him down. Uh-oh. Kick to the midsection by the world champion. Nice block of the super kick. Final flash. Can he do the unthinkable? Pecking order again. Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Ricky going up high. Meteor impact. Cover. 1, 2. What? That went full falsetto on that one. Oh no, Ricky got screwed up here. Oh my God. I think both of them landed on their backs. A world champion setting up. Oh, trying to go for the spear, but getting reversed into a DDT. Oh! Running knees. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, my God. The streak continues. Holy sheesh. What a main event. That one, I wouldn't be angry about. That was just a rush. Even with the downward spiral, the move he used to win the world title. That was some next level stuff right there. Jeepers. Here is your winner, the RPW Brass Knuckles Champion. More hits than we landed. It happens. He is Ricky Flash. That you're not wrong there. There is a lot of crash and burns throughout. But you can't help when you're moving at like 1,000,000 miles an hour and the eye can only see so much. All right. Missing more. Both answers, I think, kind of work in this case. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, and others, of course, that is where we're going to be calling tonight's show. Like I said, we will be back live on Thursday with the fallout from PartySlam over on the Strikedown side. As for Strikedown, they aren't going to be on, the big stage until August 25th with Oblivion. Well, that's for Thursday to worry about. Until then, this has been Paul Master Logue. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Glitch. We now know for a fact 2 major matches have been announced. Ricky Flash versus Kazuchika Okada inside a steel cage for the RPW Brass Knuckles Championship. And now we know that there will be a rematch between Paperboy and Ronin for the Glitch World title in a dumpster match. And you'll only be able to see that on Tuesday, July 28th at Calamity. But until next time, this has been Pun Master Logue. Thank you so much for joining us on this evening. Let me just check something before we head on out of here. see. Sorry, my voice is already telling me that I need to kind of chill after this, so. That's all right. We're going to end it off there. Thank you again for joining us here tonight. We will see you either on Thursday for Strikedown, or we will see you next week with more Glitch. But until then, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and have a good night. But until then, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.